Oh, my music. Where is it? There it is. Come here. That's so loud. I feel like this happens every time. What made it so loud? Anyway. Hi! Yeah, you guys are upside down on that screen. It was just the best corner. And instead of having the messages come out of nowhere, y'all come up from the bottom. But hello, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Kisses for you, mama moi. Are we ready for Homestuck? Yes, yes. It's time for more Vriska. Oh my goodness. Apologies for the yawning. I didn't sleep in quite as much today. You know what I should do? Hold on, let me put on a breather I should. So I can breathe. Fuck, that one's empty. Give me this. I gotta open up my schnoz. Because I doubt the fact that I can only breathe through half my nose is helping with the yawning. Woo! Here we go. Come here, you. It's time. Get back. One of these days, I'll go see if I got a deviated septum. One of these days. But that's also probably going to be expensive to fix, so, you know. Moot point, I guess, in the end. Hold on. I'm going to wear this when I go to bed, so I have to go look in the mirror to make sure it's in the right spot. Ugh. There we go. Alright. Hacker voice, I'm in. Quadrant stuff? Probably. Wait, I want to know. Let me see what. Homestuck quadrant explanation. What page is that? To the wiki! What page? References? No. No, when does it appear? Wiki, tell me! Tell me when the description is, motherfucker. Oh, there it is. What page is that? Oh, no, we're not even close. We've got like 2,000 pages till we get there. Feels like it would be soon, but no, we're still learning what a troll even is. Oh, a Costco hot dog? Have I even had a Costco hot dog? Maybe I should go to Costco and try that. Meant to wake up at 7 a.m. but you forgot, so just to stay up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this morning I got up at like 5 a.m. because I'm used to that for work. So I'm a little sleepy. But it's okay. I will live. I walked to go to Dunkin' Donuts to get some breakfast. I had a nice, crisp walk at 5 in the morning. Also, I gotta blow my nose. I'm gonna mute this time, though. I'm gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're not gonna gross people out, okay? Okay. Okay. I got my water. I got my breathing strip on. We're ready to go. Also, I've been doing literally nothing but playing Overwatch all goddamn week. Really? That is a bold take, Kira. I can't say I agree. Wait, let me see something, because there's another donut place around here that I think is better than Dunkin', but I don't know if it's, like, hyper-regional. So if so, I'd rather not say it out loud. Ooh. Oh, nope, that's regional. Alright, good. Good thing I checked. Anyway, there's a place around here that has really good donuts. But I don't like their coffee, so I go to Dunkin' if I want coffee. What do you mean? They're like if Dunkin' would... No, come on now. Krispy Kreme is like top tier. I mean, probably not as good as like a small bakery donut, but... And they are very overpriced. Because I feel like Dunkin' Donuts are... They're the saddest of the donuts. I haven't had a Tim Hortons donut, though. Maybe theirs is better. I don't know. Ah, I said it before you even typed it. I do like a Tim Hortons latte, though. Really? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a regional quality difference. It's interesting. Time to go to every Dunkin' I come across on my worldly travels and see what it tastes like. I have to say though, Tim Hortons like breakfast sandwiches, hot garbage. I will never buy an egg sandwich from Tim Hortons. Not good. Oh, just your Dunkin' is extra good? Yeah. Maybe. I found that the donut part of the Dunkin' Donut just kind of tastes like nothing. And they dry out really fast. Now, don't get me wrong, I do still enjoy a Dunkin' Donut. I've been known to use my Dunkin' app points to get some free donuts every once in a while. But you know, the regional place is right next to my work, so why wouldn't I just get donuts there? The only thing that... Sorry, I'm reaching back for another tissue. The only thing Dunkin' Donuts has on that place is that I could get them for free with the points. Only had their cookies? Well, like a Dunkin' Donut cookie? Mm. Or the Krispy Kreme. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think it's me. I still got 6,000 kbps. Ooh, Tim Hortons brownies? Maybe I'll try that next time I cave and DoorDash a latte. Because usually I get the, what is it, like an apple fritter? Those are good. I like those. Tim Hortons? Ah. I bet. Yummy. Anyway, that's besides the point. Homestuck! Last we left off. Tavros became paralyzed from the waist down. Yay! Vriska shenanigans! And where we pick up more Vriska shenanigans. I said to Reppy because I saw this in the Discord notification, but no, it's definitely a Vriska conversation. Usually YouTube's fault, yeah. Sometimes it is mine, because in my house there's like a couple different Wi-Fi sources I could attach to. One of which is far better than the other ones, but for some reason it likes to switch itself for no reason. Like earlier today when I was playing Overwatch, I got a bunch of ping spikes, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? Because I'm playing competitive and I can't be having people rubber banding around and ice skating. But it was because it switched. But I put it back, it should be on the right one now. Yeah, the happy emoji with the buck teeth. That's the good one. I like that one. When I make more emotes, maybe I'll add one of those. Anywho. Oh no, it is. Well, a little bit of therapy. We'll read this. Since it's a new stream. Let me yawn first, then we'll get into it. Oh my goodness. It's my bedtime, chat. Leave me alone. Back in the present. Hey, Cosmic Carousel. Bright and early. But not too far into the present. Right around this moment, with Carcat in the toilet, during a conversation we have already read, which ended like this.
Oh boy, you need to get with the program, Carcat. Have you talked to AA?
Is the music too loud? I can't tell. You guys let me know. I'll turn it down a teensy bit, but it's up to you guys. 44 what?
Apocalypse arisen. Sorry.
No, of course not. Always so confused in Homestuck. Come on, keep up. Yeah, once a year. Look, I'm working on something else right now. Let me cook. Okay, well, not this week. This week I was just playing Overwatch, but you know, starting Monday, I'll get back to work on cooking. Music is okay? Good. Terezi and Vriska on the same page? Scourge sister content. Ooh.
Or TA, or AG, I guess. Or CA. Really, there's like this whole conspiracy about this as I'm finding out.
Well, why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk to any of those double-talking assholes?
I can't. Ugh, gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I'll enter the game. See ya.
I feel like I sound nasally today. Oh, it's really fucking up my resi. That's alright. I bet it'll make Vriska sound even more whiny, which is perfect for her. Psst. Hey, brave leader. Oh my god, why are you talking to me? Can I join your team? Oh yes, I'm glad you asked, because there's a wide open slot for the most vile, backstabbing sociopath who ever lived. You really helped me out of a jam by stepping forward. Vile, backstabbing sociopath? Carcat, did you copy and paste that phrase directly from your personal ad describing what you're looking for in a lady? I can read, I promise. Ha 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 ha! More cagey, cutesy bullshit. Like I'm not up to my... Hey, get out of here. Thank you. Like I'm not up to my lobe stem with that already, having to deal with Terezi. Wait! I forgot I usually zoom in a little bit. Terpeppy. Deleted a Minecraft world. No! That's so sad. Hey guys, remember the Minecraft server? Yeah, that's gone. Okay, well, I think I might have saved the world. Don't remember where I put it, though. You never know when the 1 week-ish to a month-ish Minecraft craze will hit again. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Press the wrong button. Paper hands. Okay. You both must have been insufferable when you were a team. Your opponents probably all just tried to commit suicide after a few minutes of putting up with your fangy grin drivel. Fangy. Not a word you really see very often. Box of croissants! You almost had it. It's croissants, basically. Yum. Yeah, there it is, croissant. Love a croissant. Too lazy to make them myself, though. That's a lot of folding butter. Okay, that's where I am. That's probably how it all went down when the shit hit the thresher. I can read. Personal affirmations. You can read. You are literate. You are not tripped up by typing quirks. You've been reading this comic for like 15 years. You can do it. The one who sounds like Farida? Oh no, Vriska? Oh no. No, you don't. Take it back. Well, I do like voicing her, though, so in that sense, she's very fun. You love to hate her, is the kind of character the blue one is. That's not a bad guess, but man, Carcat, you sure are giving me a hard time. I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm twisting a mummified bovine phallus in your direction. Becoming friends? The fuck? We'll never be friends, moron. Oh, not even hate friends? No, More like twitchy-eyed projectile vomiting in utter disgust, friends, while I perforate my bone bulge with a culling fork.
Yes, I'll take it.
What's wrong with Vriska? End of the last stream, she dumped one of her quote-unquote friends off a cliff and paralyzed him from the waist down and will continue to torture him for years and years and years on end, and also get one of their other friends completely killed and also get one of their other friends blinded. Tragic. Which I guess kind of spoilers, but also this is a very old comic. This is like a 26-year-old, 27-year-old comic. We all make mistakes. She's also the most important character in Homestuck, so I guess you're right. Is 16. Huh. That's crazy. I mean, look, I am older than it, but whatever. Get lost.
Anyway, I was just joking about wanting to be on your team. I'm already on the blue team anyway.
Oh, really? Wait. Let me count out 8 of these things. Hold on. Question mark, 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 question mark. There! I'm now an enormous tool forever.
Yeah, Radia and I have an arrangement. We'll be co-leaders. But really, I'll be the leader. Shh, don't tell anyone.
It's easy to forget that she's 13 right now. Yeah. He is already. How do you expect to outrun him? She just likes to feel important. Little thief of light that she is. There I am.
What do you think, Karkat? Can you take on 2 dangerous ladies at once?
Yawn.
Oh, come on. Aren't you a little nervous that I'll oppose you? You should be.
No, you're just a run-of-the-mill little fucked-up girl. A troll seeger. Oh, like Gigas. I feel like I had that joke explained to me before. I am beefing with a 13-year-old. Though also in current canon, she's about my age. Once again, maybe a little older. That tends to happen. Whatever I'm reading Homestuck, whatever the newest bit is the same age as me. I keep losing my place. I should highlight before I look at chat. Make my life easier. I'll be taking apart the blue team with brutal efficiency. You'll see. You've never played one of your dumb games with me, so you never had the privilege of seeing what I can do. Enjoy the show, sweetheart. Don't even think about using your mind control tricks on my players. Remember your truce?
Those days are far behind me. Anyway, I can't control just anybody. They've got to be impressionable, like you.
You can't control me.
Oh, sure I can. I just choose not to.
Yeah, okay.
I find your mind totally unpalatable to browse. Looking into your brain is like pawing through a smelly dumpster, full of broken glass and razor blades. And poop.
13. Whatever. Don't even try it. I've got the better Scourge sister on my team, and if you break your truce, you'll have to answer to her. Funny thing is, she was always way better than you, even without any powers. Oh, your crush is showing, Karkat. Yeah, that's right. I know your whole story. You were always jealous she could manipulate people so well without resorting to cheap mind tricks. I can tell this burns you, and I can't even paw through your dumpster. Hey, yo! Chalking it up as another infuriating victory for gutter blood over aristocracy. Oh, what's that? Nothing to say? Wow, speechless, I guess. You're probably crying right now. That'd make my fucking day. Hey, look at me, being the one to talk shit at warp speed, then log off before you can reply. Bye, idiot! Carcinogeneticist ceased trolling Arachnid's grip. Carcinogeneticist began trolling Arachnid's grip.
Oh, back so soon. Did your thumb slip on the button? Guess you can't get enough of me.
You made me do that, and you know it.
You ain't got nothing on me, and you can't prove shit. Anyway, Karkat, I just wanted to say, heart.
Happy Valentine's Day. Holy yapper. Yes, so you'll find the biggest yappers, I think, in the whole thing. Alpha kids maybe notwithstanding. before in Trolls notwithstanding, because then Cankry would be included. Dave and Carcat for sure. That's why they're their own canon ship. We had to isolate them. They're quarantined. Carcat, be the other asshole. You are now the other... Oh God. You decide we could probably stand to delay this guy's introduction a little longer. Why don't we see what someone else is up to? Anyone, hurry! You switch to a vague teaser of the final unseen troll in the nick of time. Prod, prod, cull, cull. Aradia, go home. You head back to your hive to get the blue team session started. It's been a while. You revisit the remains of your quaint rural hive. Your lawn ring and the small excavation sites you dug up for practice are all overgrown with vegetation. You haven't been here since the night of the accident. On that night, you found your calling. The voices of the dead grew louder, urging you to return to the ruins you discovered not long before. You left so abruptly, you didn't even have time to bury your Lucis. But that's fine, because trolls don't typically bury their dead. Leaving bodies to be consumed by wild animals is far more customary. Aradia, begin session. Yeah, Dave and Carcat also have a tendency to argue with other versions of themselves. Yup. Locked in a never-ending cycle of inner turmoil. But then we should also add Dirk to the equation, but that's just the Strider blood. Little lady. That's okay. Even if you're just here to chill and listen in. You have an arrangement to begin the session as co-leader with one of the Blue Bloods. You understand this player intends to make a power grab and take sole possession of the leadership role. But you're perfectly okay with this. It's one of the many things you are okay with. You allow your co-player to take the lead and enter the medium first. You understand that the leadership role is essentially meaningless, aside from offering the distinction of being the first player to enter. You also understand that entering the game second was always your intention. Aradia, connect to server player. Oh god, the seizure kernel. Slightly late, but still obligatory seizure warning, flash warning. You have a server player connect to you, someone you personally selected for the role. The devices required for entry are deployed. The kernel sprite awaits prototyping, but unlike all 11 other players, your dead Lucis is not available. You have to use something else. Tier 1 prototype. Froggy. Yeet. Prototyping with the frog head before entering the medium would prove to be critical for later success. Just another of many assurances whispered by the dead. You've long since stopped questioning them, or doubting the future significance of even spontaneous acts of frivolous desecration. Compelling your nonplussed server player to perform this task might have proven difficult. Luckily, your telekinesis, an ability greatly magnified through your calling, would be sufficient to move the massive object, whereas the game cursor likely would not. Your server player simply watched in mystification. Into the void of the kernel sprite. Nepeta! Little Nipeter! She really just had no idea what the hell was going on. Aradia, enter. You enter the medium, taking your place in the land of quartz and melody as the Maid of Time. Meanwhile, your client player has been exploring another world. The Blue Blood has a present for you. The present cannot be duplicated via alchemy at this stage of the game. Yawn! Sorry. This always happens when I'm reading out loud. It would cost too much grist, a detail which this player had not been aware of. The player would have to progress to the second gate of their own world, arrive through the gate above your hive, and deliver it in person. Facilitating this delivery was one of the reasons why it was important for you to enter second. Boop. Nepidoo. Your server player's confusion is only in part due to learning the ropes of a new game. There is a more significant reason for her befuddlement. While she followed your advice and went through the simple motions of game setup, at no visible on her monitor,
She saw your damaged hive. She saw the alchemitter and other devices she deployed. She saw the strange computing device on the floor bearing the visage of a species she didn't recognize. She even saw a great big stone frog head fly through the air all by itself and become the frog sprite. And though she would ask why, you would always delay the answer. The fact remained. She couldn't see you. Tier 2 prototype. Boop! She couldn't see you up until the moment after the sprite's second prototyping, because you were dead all along. Froggy. Wow. We were all completely blown away by this stunning revelation. Wow, dead, really? Like a ghost? Huh. Nepeta, interrogate Frog Girl. What voice? Did I just give her kind of baby voice?
Radia.
No, I didn't want to roll my R's, I remember.
Radia, I can see you. That is you, right?
Yes.
Why are you the fruiting frog all of a sudden?
I don't remember. I should have listened. I don't remember what voice I gave her. I'm dead. My spirit merged with the frog sprite.
Wow. Dead? Really?
Like a ghost.
Huh. Well, we sound dumb, but I'm completely blown away by that stunning revelation.
You don't.
Phew. How did you die?
I ignored the advice of a friend and made some bad choices.
I see Rumpelstiltskin's in perplexment at AA's really vague and spooky answer. But actually, that's good because I kind of think I don't want to know. It's making me sad to think about.
Okay. Nepeta, can you please keep this a secret?
Yeah, I promise I won't tell anybody about it. And by promise, I mean promise, just so you know I'm serious.
Thank you. Ribbit. Oops. Arania, be the huge bitch. Blah, blah, huge bitch. Enter name. All right, Vesca. All right. It's your time in the spotlight. Ugh. Your name is Vriska Circuit. You're a master of extreme role-playing. You can't get enough of it, or really any game of high stakes and chance. You've persisted with this habit even in spite of your accident, but then again, you don't have much of a choice. Your Lucis is very hungry all of the time. She can only be appeased by the flesh of young trolls. You cloud campaigns for teams of flarpers, utilizing your abilities for orchestrating the demise of the impressionable. Your victories supply you with treasures, experience points, and spider food. You're something of an apocalypse buff, which is something you can be on Alternia. You're fascinated by the end of the world's... Looks into the camera like I'm on The Office. I can read, I swear! You are fascinated by end-of-the-world scenarios, thank you, and enjoy constructing doomsday devices for the hell of it. You're drawn to means of dark prognostication and the advantages they offer, particularly in gaming scenarios. Your abilities in this department were hobbled with the loss of your vision eightfold, and you have since sought alternatives through various black oracles. You consult with these ominous globes, but routinely destroy them in frustration over the puzzling, guaranteed inaccuracy of their predictions. She's talking about magic 8-balls, by the way. Breaking them has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic, and with each you destroy, you add to an insurmountable stockpile of terrible luck. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. Your troll tag is Arachnid's Grip, and your statements tend to be just a little bit overdramatic. What will you do? Oh! Thank you for the pennies. Really? 3 times? I even turned off auto, and I was like, every, 25, 30 minutes. Okay. I guess it's been a half an hour. 4 in 30 minutes! Excuse me? Hold on. That's not correct. That is simply not correct. Where? I actually don't know if I could change that now that I've already started. But I'll check it for next time. Check out cool drawing on the wall. Yeah! Huh. You drew your own role-playing character for fun, as many flarpers are prone to do. She is the best character, and you wish you were her. Oh, wait, you are her. Your wish has been granted, probably as a special boon for being so great at everything. Her name is Marquise Spinneret Mindfang, scourge of land dwellers and sea dwellers alike, and worst nightmare to silly boy skylarks everywhere. She has accumulated more treasure and gained more levels than any member of the Petticoat Seagrift class ever. She gained all the levels. All of them. Yeah.
Yeah!
There's someone... Oh my god! What the hell? That's kind of bonkers, Kira. I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose, I swear. Google is just the worst. Proceed to computer. D Ford. God, even with shoes, this probably hurts. Uh-oh, another yawn coming on. Help! You have a lot to do. So many irons in the fire. Ow! Ugh! Lousy dice. You just can't ever seem to go anywhere in your hive without stepping on an errant D4. Pointy little bastards. It's just your bad luck, you guess. You've had such terrible luck ever since your accident, and it just keeps getting worse. As far as you're concerned, the world can't end soon enough. Hi, Birthman! Welcome back, welcome back. It's Vriska time. As you were saying, so many irons in the fire, such a tangled web. It is a web full of flaming irons and mixed metaphors. Tonight is a big night. You have a lot of meddling to catch up on tonight. Okay, a bit of a redundant, said it twice, but okay. Bugging and fussing and meddling. Vomit boy. Also, hello, FR. Did you say anything earlier, FR? No! No, wait, a little bit. I see you. Busy doing other shit, I see. Take dice. You equip your enchanted dice set, the fabled Fluorite Octet. It consists of 8 D8s plundered from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. In ancient times, such weapons were employed by roving bands of gamblignants, deadly marauders with a passion for chance. They all died off, though. Took too many crazy risks. Rolling the dice will execute a wide range of highly unpredictable attacks. Very high rolls can be devastating to even the most powerful opponents. Of course, with the luck you've had lately, you couldn't make a good roll to save your life. Gotta do something about this awful luck. Gotta catch a break. When you get worked up about stuff, you put 8s in places that don't really make a lot of sense phonetically. Begin meddling. Blind? Yeah, a little bit. Terepi mentioned? Time to get this show on the road. There's so many people to meddle with tonight. After you ditch an unwelcome solicitor first, that is. Doesn't she realize how rude it is to meddle? You'll fuss with her meddling later. How many times can they say fuss and meddle? Oh, what now? It's time! For Mr. Vanilla Milkshake! I'm excited. I'm actually really excited to get to Vanilla Milkshake guy. He's fun. Oh, him. Ugh. You thought he'd washed his hands of you. Strange timing that he's bugging you tonight after so long without a peep from him. Deal with this guy. Should I make him British? Should he also be British? I feel like he should be British because he's just a piece of shit. Like the British are. Sorry if anyone's British in chat. Mr. Who, Mr. White Text Guy Vanilla Milkshake. You have to highlight his lines. Well, you can kind of see it on this background, but, you know, it's just easier to highlight it. Hello. Oh my god, why are you talking to me? This is the last time we'll ever talk. No, that doesn't feel right. I feel like he'd just be, like, over-enunciated. Well, you're right. Question is, will I be giving Caliborn an English accent? I could make him a smalmy English guy. That'd be funny for Caliborn later. It wouldn't be for Mr. Vanilla Milkshake. Sorry, I'm blowing my nose on mic again. Tee-hee. We'll workshop it. Me when the voices I make in my head aren't connecting. Ooh. This is the last time we'll ever talk. This is the last time we'll ever talk. A little bit smarmy. Yeah, that's why I'll highlight it. When we get to each line, I'll highlight it so we'll know where I am. Still sticking with the white text, I see. So smooth and stylish. I forgot how much I loved highlighting it to read all the boring things you have to say. It's like a fun game for super extra dumbass diaper babies. Like opening a present, finding out what obnoxious thing the mystery tool typed. What is it? A parting courtesy, I suppose? Oh, well, okay. If I scroll, it gets rid of it. I see. All the ways I've exploited you were meant to bring about the events that will take place this evening. Knowing this will provide context for the events in your near future, and will affect how you behave in response. These events will be just as important as those preceding it. I've gone to great lengths, you see. Oh, you didn't exploit me. You're just a petty douche with a bad temper who likes to play games. All I did was humor you. Okay, so back on the topic of these troll characters being 13. So, white text guy, this is going to be another trigger warning for people. It's not super crazy or like extra dark, but a lot of grooming themes. Okay? Grooming manipulation. It's not like a sexual kind of way, because I don't think he does that. He's a puppet. He don't got bits. But I'm in 480p? No. Barf is in 480p, not me. Okay, sorry. I'm hyper aware of my stream quality right now. I can zoom in a little bit more if you want. That might help with the 480p, but you never know. But yeah, so if you're sensitive to an older man pulling the strings with a bunch of 13-year-old girls, even if it is just through violence and not, again, sexual, like I said earlier, but it's still, you know, it's gonna be a little icky. It's gonna be a little icky. Zoom in more, not more, it's gonna be too zoomed in. But yeah, even this bit really reminded me, because yeah, that is how a 13-year-old would view that kind of situation, huh? I did exploit you very thoroughly. It was easy.
So full of yourself.
Have I ever lost a game? Don't change the subject. What subject are you referring to? Ugh! I'm going to log off in a big huff, and you have to promise not to use that nasty trick where you log me back on out of petty douchey spite. And go back to never talking. Because man, that was heaven. It was like, when it was like that. Yeah, literally written to be one of the biggest douches. Zoom in one letter at a time. Crazy. There's no need for that kind of assurance. I'll be brief. I no longer hold you accountable for any wrongdoing. In fact, I've given your transgression very little thought since the incident. If you acknowledge this amnesty and regard it as sincere, you may begin to find the odds falling in your favor again. This may be essential if you're to succeed in your journey. Slow down, man. I'm just wearing out so many pens taking all these important notes. Fuck. Fuck you for ruining all my good note-taking pens and giving me this terrible cramp in my good note-taking hand. Incredible, the risks you take with your scorn. But of course it was your unpleasant, simplistic temperament that made you so easy to control. Vicious and predictable, like an insect. If you turn a swarm of wasps on a crowd, the outcome is certain. It takes no skilled strategist to understand this. You are in fact a waste of my talents. A primitive expedient. Expedient? Expedient. Ugh, what a snob. You're worse than my meddler friend. I wonder why they waste their camaraderie on you. I'll never understand it. I thought you said you'd be brief. I'll say one last thing. Though the magnitude of the ensuing destruction resulting directly from your actions will be neither possible nor necessary for you to fathom, there nevertheless ought to be a silver lining. The only question is whether you will live long enough to see it. I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, I wouldn't bet on it. Goodbye,
Bye, asshole! I totally just peeked the mic and I don't even care. That was funny. I don't think canonically we know about the incident here yet. We know about the incident that happened with Tavros. Yeah. There are 4 separate incidents. And we know 1 out of the 4. Incident numero uno. Bunt places it gently. What is the incident? Incident numero uno was the aforementioned situation where she mind-controlled one of her so-called friends off of a cliff and paralyzed him. Now there is an incident regarding each of the other 3 trolls that were part of that role-playing group. But again, we don't know. We don't know. We do know that she's got an eye patch and a robot arm, so maybe it's got something to do with that. But you never know.
More hollow comebacks, as hollow and wishy-washy side of one of these dumb black globes.
What use is all that attitude against a guy who's never wrong?
Ugh, so depressing. You can't even work up the energy to smash this stupid thing. Maybe you could stand to have some camaraderie wasted on you, even if it comes from a meddler metal friend. Vriska, endure meddling. Not time for a different British character.
I will always clarify. I know Homestuck is difficult to follow, especially if you haven't been like locked in for every stream. So if you ever have any questions, I'm a bit of an encyclopedia about this, though my memory has been getting a little rusty because it's been a while, but that's also half of the purpose why I'm rereading it again. I used to be an encyclopedia. Now I'm like a shitty older history textbook that's outdated. Let's go, Kanaya!
What? Just wanted to know, is your Lucis dead yet? Huh? What kind of question is that? Is this a trick? You trying to sabotage me? Are you in cahoots with someone? No? Cahoots? Cahoots, I say! Girl, get it together. She's so dramatic. Like, she wants everyone to be scared of her and take her so seriously. And, like, yes, she is a homicidal maniac, but, like, she's also very silly. Yeah, my Homestuck certification expired. This is me re-upping my certifications. I can get my license back after I finish this reread. You sure do seem to be saying cahoots. I'm just asking because mine is dead. What? Oh no, how did that happen? It was just a time. Really? You sure it wasn't sabotage? I'd suspect sabotage if I were you. No, there was no plot or conspiracy or any trace of saboteurs operating through the special and magical union one can only describe as being in cahoots with another. When a virgin mother grub abdicates and renounces brooding, her time will be relatively short. I always knew this. She was so cool. You had the coolest Lucis of anyone I know. I wanted to meet her someday. Well, maybe you still can. Yeah, meet her corpse. I guess that's not so bad a consolation prize. Seeing a big, dead, cool mother grub. Wow, you were so lucky. My Lucis sucks. Why did you ask if she's dead anyway? Do you know something? They are all dying. Or are going to soon. I believe it's a preemptive consequence of the game we are about to play. If a preemptive consequence is a concept that can be said to hold any meaning. But from what I understand, if it is applicable in any sphere at all, then this game holds that sphere. Okay. I don't really get that, so you can just go ahead and think I'm some dumb flighty broad again. I wasn't going to think that. You know what? I don't even think I really understand what I just said, so never mind. Yeah, now you have me a little worried, man. I hope she's okay. Oh, worried, period. Man, I hope she's okay. That's better. That's one of an immutable truth of Homestuck. Kanai's Lucis based. Vriska's Lucis, god awful chud. Okay, that's where I was at too. Why would this happen? This is just my luck. Have some died besides yours? And, you know whose, I guess. Yes, a few. Karkat thinks it's his fault. He believes his actions triggered an inauspicious chain reaction. You mean a curse? Sure. Wow, between his curse and my shitty luck, we are so screwed. I'm not surprised to see you endorse his paranoia without hesitation, but I was attempting to illustrate a point in bringing it up. Phew, there goes another one sailing over the idiot girl's head. Okay, lay it on me. These events are inevitable, and regardless of whatever emotional entanglements obfuscate their significance, they will ultimately serve an important purpose. The curse had nothing to do with it, and Karkat's notion of a curse is inseparable from his perception of events as intrinsically negative, and is tailored to his personal dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction. I went very serpentious there. What's a Lucis? It is the animal creature that takes care of trolls once they finish molting from grub state. Well, no, not finish molting. When they emerge from the caverns as little grubs, they are chosen by a beast that thinks they are worthy, who then protects them and feeds them. And then once they become like toddler and up, they're more of a chore than anything. I can talk, I swear. Because then you basically have to feed them. They are not sprite things. No, they are literal beasts. Imagine you live alone in a house, but there's also a big crab monster that leaves dead things at your door. But then their corpses are about to be thrown into the sprite things, like Dave's group. Well, Dave doesn't have a grandma. John's grandma. Yeah. Yeah, all adult trolls are enlisted. Yes. The children are isolated, so they are more easily manipulated. We love a fascist regime. Good God. Okay, where was I? Fuck. Oh, is it dissatisfaction? And your bad luck is the same way. I believe, anyway. Okay. What would happen if you just cleaned up a bit? Don't you think you would step on a few less hard triangles? Why do you try to help me and stuff? What's the point? It's kind of bothersome and insulting sometimes. So I have a messy room. Big deal. My luck fucking blows. It's got nothing to do with it, and you just don't even know. Meddler. Why are you so meddly, Miss Meddlesome McFussy Fangs? Because you're dangerous. No way! I'm just fine. Why don't you can it? Every time you tell me to can it, I think it's funny. I mean, it's just a funny thing to say, don't you think? Bleh. It is okay to be dangerous. Lots of people are. It's cultural societal difference between Earth and Alternia here. No, that is legit what happens. Yes. Okay, so Troll Society is separated by castes based on blood color. And though the metaphor gets a little bit mixed, because the different blood colors do actually have physical differences, and the higher up on the hemospectrum you go, the longer they live and the more powerful psychic abilities they have. So at the top is the fuchsia bloods, where there's only ever max 2 alive at the same time, because one is her imperious condescension, leader and empress of troll kind, who is on ships blasting across the cosmos, basically taking over planets, etc., 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 expanding the empire, whatever. You get the point. And a young troll, a young fuchsia blood, that is left on planet to grow up until the point that her imperious condescension decides that they are a threat and comes back to kill them herself, pretty much. So to avoid uprisings, the second a troll turns of age, they enlist in one of the various sections of the intergalactic military. Persecutioners, legislators, etc. Silly little names. And then are taken off planet and split up. No insurrections, no influencing young minds. Only the Empress, etc. So there's your basics. Very, very basics of Troll Society and what happens with adults. Yes, the story is very silly, but also
is not afraid to get a little nitty and gritty as well. Sometimes a little too much. To the point where it's like, okay, this is a bit irrelevant. Just wait till 2,000 pages from now when we get to the troll romance section. We didn't need all that. Fun though. Fanfics go crazy with that shit. But yeah.
And dangerous people can be really important.
But that's also, you know, good thing that we were talking about that too, because Kanaya is saying it's okay to be dangerous. That is that imperialist fascist regime that was implanted in them and ingrained in them speaking.
Lots of people are. And dangerous people can be really important. Maybe even the most important sometimes. But it just means there's got to be someone around to keep an eye on them. And if not me, then who? Everyone has an important job to do.
Okay, so you're spying on me. Kinda creepy. Man, maybe you should get a life. Or, you know, if you're so high and mighty and think you're so great, maybe you could, I don't know, try and stop me from doing bad things.
That wouldn't work. If I tried to stop you, you would regard me as an enemy, instead of merely as a nuisance. And what good would that do? So I'm afraid McFussy Fangs it must be.
Okay, great, fine. I'm gonna go check on my Lucis now, but I'm starting to think you're full of shit. And I'm quite sure she will be quite fine.
You're right. Anything can happen, I guess. Happen?
The way I'm saying happen sounds very American, but I don't know how a British person would say it other than the way I said it.
But just so you know, I'm sorry for your loss in advance.
Arachnid Script ceased trolling Grim Auxiliatrix. Arachnid Script began trolling Grim Auxiliatrix. Man, why didn't I just get the last word and sign off real quick like I usually do? Let you sneak that stinking little ninja quip in there. So mad! Lousy, stupid, goddamn supportive friend! Hangs up. Vriska, check on Lucis. You go down the, 50 million stairs to her nest below. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has such a high-maintenance Lucis. You doubt it. Well, Pfeffery's. Close second. But at least it's just animals that she has to feed it and not troll kids. But the consequences are far greater for Pfeffery. No, I will not elaborate because technically we haven't gotten there yet. This is for the knowers in chat. You pass by one of your completed doomsday devices. You promised you'd build it for an especially powerful and influential member of the nautical aristocracy. In return for his collusion during your campaigns. Some guy you're in cahoots with. You guess none of it matters now, though. It was tough to build, and it isn't perfect yet. Luckily, one of your pals nearby is pretty handy with technology. He can be tapped for parts and favors frequently. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has as many irons in the fire as you. You doubt it. True is a knower. It's the pose! The pose they reuse a bunch. It is a good pose. Can't blame him. Gwar, Spider Mom. See? Look at this. She's fine. Fine and huge and hungry as ever. You, guess you're relieved? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you be? It'd be devastating if anything happened to your dear, sweet custodian. Look at this big fuck-off spider. God damn. Bigger than her house. Too big. This spider, too big. Big no-no spider. Also, the other guy's house. Look, the other guy, really funny. His room, don't want to be in there. Not looking forward to when we have to go back. Next. Oh, okay, right now, I guess. Shield your eyes. Good God. I guess there's no delaying this guy's introduction anymore, as long as we're in the neighborhood. It's a Lucis, yes, that is her Lucis. It can take any creature form. Hers just happens to be a giant fuck-off spider. You know what? Hold on. We're zooming back out on this one. I don't want to be any closer to this shit than I have to be. Enter name. Scroll away from that. Oh God, here we go. Your name is Equius Sahak.
You love being strong. You are so strong, you would surely be the class of the elite legion of ruffian annihilators. There's one of the ones. One of the off-world military organizations, but not organizations. But you get the point. Almost as big as you, my mom! Okay, fucking muscle man? Everything's connected. And while such a calling would be quite honorable, you would prefer to join the ranks of the Arch Eradicators, perhaps the most noble echelon of the Imperial forces have to offer. Unfortunately, you suck at archery. You have not successfully fired a single arrow. Every time you try, you break the bow. You're simply too strong. You've broken so many bows, it's developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. You have a great appreciation for the fine arts. You use your aristocratic connections to acquire priceless masterpieces painted in the oldest and most respected Alternian tradition of nude muscle beast portraits. These striking depictions of the exquisite fauna native to Alternia remind you of the purest physical ideal that must be sought by anyone who professes love of strength. When those of lesser bloodlines turn up their uncultured noses at such stunning material, it makes you furious. Oh no, my steak too juicy, lobster too buttery. Good God. Practically everything makes you furious. You have so much rage. It can only be expressed through staggering quantities of physical violence. You build strong and sturdy robots, set them to kill mode, and beat the shit out of them in caged brawls. Sometimes you lose teeth, but they usually grow back. Do it. Maybe. But also, trolls don't have that concept, necessarily. Like, they have preferences, but in the same way that we would refer to, like, I like brunettes, you know? It's not like a hard line, despite the fact that they have, like, some theoretical sexual dimorphism. Because they do talk about the girl trolls having big titties, but they're insects. So, like, that's not even part of their physiology, necessarily. It's just purely aesthetic, I guess. Very strange. Very strange. All they do is put genetic material in a bucket and send it to a big old mother grub. Yeah, most trolls are pan. Very few exceptions, like Kanaya being purely a lesbian. But yeah. General blanket rule, pan. But he does have a bit of a fixation. Okay, there I am. Oh, do I have to read his troll tag? Fine, just once. I'll just read it once for this and then never again. Your troll tag is Centaur's testicle, and with your bow and arrow ever at the ready, you, there's the and then the and then the pointing, take exception to lewd language unbefitting of blue bloods. What will you do? Check on Lucis. Now where did that craven excuse for a custodian go? Makes you furious when he goes missing like this. Probably off somewhere nursing his bruises. You swear, the old boy's made of glass. You're starting to get agitated. Arthur! Where are you? There he is. Oh, there he is. He was just preparing an ice-cold glass of nutritious Lucis milk for you. With a thick, foamy head on it, just the way you like it. He's such a freak. Equius, you're such a freak. This is, okay, but this is, like, peak Equius freak, okay? This, and then, like, there's one conversation with Gamzee that's, like, really bad. And the rest is just kind of whatever. This is mostly funny. But God, he's such a weirdo. You cannot hope to beat Arthur in a butler off. He's simply the best there is. Thank Arthur. Pat, pat. You accept the frosty beverage and give the good fellow a grateful pat, as gently as possible. Oh, poor Arthur. Seriously, he's like a soft summer peach. Drink Lucis milk. Glug, 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 shatter. Lucis milk is the secret to being strong. Actually, it isn't. You like to think that, though. The truth is, you're really strong because you're kind of a freak. You were chosen by one of the strongest Lucis species on the planet. It was the only sort of custodian that could handle raising you. Oh, whoops. There goes the glass, as usual. Arthur absolutely is. Hiss. And as usual, it sends you into a rage. The spilled milk quickly evaporates. Gotta do something to calm yourself down. And let's let off some steam. Equip a bow! Yawn. Half bow time. Oh, equip. Fuck off. You mean equip. A little archery practice ought to cool you off. But of course, the piece of shit snaps like a twig the moment you pick it up. Actually, the feel of the brittle wood giving way under the astonishing might of your man grit is starting to calm you down already. You equip it to your half-bow-kind specibus, which is pretty much useless. This kind. That's the only useful one. In his case. Yeah, he get mad at spilled milk. You also keep a plain old bow-kind specibus in the event that you're able to fire an arrow someday, because a boy can dream, right? But for more practical purposes, you keep a fist-kind card on hand. You stow them all in your Strife portfolio. Remember the Strife portfolio? It still exists. It didn't stop existing or anything. Answer. You proceed to have a conversation we read not all that long ago. It went mostly like this. Yes.
No.
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 But when all is said and done, you're quite sure you convinced your good friend to stay on the right team. Not the team full of degenerates with swill coursing through their veins. You're starting to get worked up again. Routine helps calm you down. Maybe you'll talk to another friend. You talk to him every day for some reason, though it's not exactly right to call him a friend, since you despise him. Your relationship with the fellow is difficult to describe. It should be noted that in troll language, the word for friend is exactly the same as the word for enemy. The weird troll. Is this the one? It is. Guys, I don't wanna... Well, it might be funny since we got Valley Girl Gamzee on hand, but... Oh, good God. It's about to get weird. Have I ever told you what a reprehensible disgrace you are? Fuck yeah. Only every motherfucking day, bro. I'm not in a very good mood. There are a few things I'd like to get off my chest. Motherfucking spill it. Don't be all keeping that shit bottled up. Like a fucking all shaped up bottle of Faygo. Fuck, dog, I'm thirsty. I'm drinking my water. I'm done to get my last bottle. Wait. I'm done with my last bottle and I don't fucking know if I can get any more in this motherfucking magic land, so I don't know. What you do appear to know is exactly how to maximize my livid contempt for you. With your revolting language and your sense of decorum, at such breathtaking odds with the richness and perfection of your blood. Some lights keep flickering. If my stream goes out, just know I'm probably not gonna bother trying to start it up because I get scared about my computer burning out, so I'll just turn it off. But, I don't know, maybe it's just because I have these lights on all the time and they're finally kicking the bucket. That'd be sad, they're pretty. Anyway, sorry. Back on point. That's where I was. Yeah, Valley Girl Gamzee. Maybe #1 thing to come out of this live read. With the richness and perfection of your blood. I just hate you so much. That's cool. Can't be all making not everybody happy all the time. If we ever met, I could bake you a fucking pie and we could chill and maybe we'd be better bros that way. And the degrees to which you pollute your precious blood with your bottled fizzy sugar and soporific toxins, maddening. You will stop. Whoa. I will? Dude, how do you know that? No, you don't understand. It is not a prediction, it is an order. I command you to stop. Ooh, alright, brother. You motherfucking got it. What? Are you serious? Yeah, I mean, gotta show some faith in your friends, because they're all the ones who are being a look out for you, right? So fuck, if you say I'm not doing this shit right, then what the motherfuck do I know? No, this is unacceptable. Okay, let's start over. I apologize. I was completely out of line, and I'm sorry. I have no right to talk to you like that or tell you what you can't do. So this is back on the topic of the hemo spectrum. and how there's strict class differences between those of different blood color. So these two are only, like, you literally can't even really see a difference on stream, I'm sure. Maybe if I zoom in again. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Dark purple, dark blue. They're one fucking class level away from each other. But he's, you know, he's really into role-playing the class divide, I guess. Interesting. Yeah. So Valley Girl is technically of a higher class than Mr. Musclebeast here. Just to give the non-knowers the backstory. Okay. I have no right to talk to you like that or tell you what you cannot do. Aw, no worries. It's not my place. Your habits notwithstanding, I am lesser than you and inferior. Okay. Don't you understand that you're better than me? Can you please act like it? That is not a command. It's just a polite request, I guess. Okay. I can try, but man, I don't know if I know how to be like a better motherfucker than any other motherfucker. Look, it isn't that difficult. Just try to be cognizant of your desires and needs and attempt to regard those around you as simple vehicles meant to bring about your gratification. Wow. What? What are you doing? Right now. It sounds as if you have begun playing with the red team. Is this true? Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm all fuck, lost my place. I'm all up in the fucking shit of this wicked mystical motherfucker. I bonked an imp on the head with a club. And then, a little later, I scared one with a horn. Good. This is very good. The 480p really exacerbates the color difference. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Silver linings and all that. It really pleases me to hear tales of physical subjugation. I presume these were lesser beings, toiling in the lower ranks of some hierarchy. Well, I mean, yeah, they're underlings, and there's some subjugation involved for fucking sure. But now we kind of settled down, and me and the imps are just sharing some pie. These motherfuckers are pretty dope, actually. I like them. Okay, it pleases me considerably less to hear things like that, but I've already stated I have no right to be disappointed by your conduct, so I will try to control myself. Aw, shit, bro. I don't want to be all like to disappoint you. What can I do to make a brother fucking shape his shit up? If I can make you smile, it'd be the best fucking miracle I ever did part of. Honk, honk, honk. He's a clown, by the way. In case we forgot. Would it be too much to ask for you to maybe boss me around a little? He's 13. He's 13. It's not like that. But also, it's gonna feel like that. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. It's like everyone saying we can't do anything about the twins when watching or on High School Host Club. I can't do anything about Equius. Okay? He doesn't last long. I'll give you that assurance. But also, in regards to this comic not lasting long, is still lasting very long. He'll be around. Where was I? You mean like role-playing? If it would help to couch it in those terms, then yeah, I guess so. But not the especially juvenile kind. Let's keep it serious and professional. I'll try, but I'm not much fucking any good at it, I think. Just say anything, as long as it's authoritative. Okay. Hey you, don't go near the motherfucking ocean, because I all told you not to a bunch of times. He's repeating his dad's fucking as loose as his shit. Shit's straight up dangerous, and I'm getting my harsh on about it. Decent. I don't live near the ocean, though, so it's hard to immerse myself in that scenario. Alright, well, what aren't you all not supposed to do? What kind of mischief do you get your bad fucking self up to? I do so many bad things. Just awful things. I'm incredibly impudent, and a superior needs to put me in my place. Bro, please get it together. Please! Let me out of this conversation. We're almost done. We're almost done. I hope there's not a page 2. Please, God, no page 2. Okay, well, don't be doing all those bad fucking things, bro. Yes, that is good.
Like that. Yeah, this conversation it did not need to happen. Hey, hussy, you didn't have to write this. But also, we know you. You just can't help fucking with the audience, you motherfucker. The more we hate what he's writing, the happier they are. Okay? Bastard. Get that shit out. I'm so all meaning this. Excellent. Now, tell me this, High Blood. I've been roughhousing a little too hard lately. Oh, I don't wanna! Oh, fine, okay. I've made a bit of a mess, and anyone in a position of authority would surely be cross about it.
Percent sign?
Cross.
Oh!
See, I already know. Yeah. Professional rage baiter. What do you make of it? This wretched misbehavior, guys. Just like Caliborn. Like, this whole thing is very Caliborn getting Dirk to draw him art core. It's the same fucking thing.
Fuck, man. I am so motherfucking salty about all that business you said. Fuck. Like, I'm moving my mouth and the wicked noise is coming out in the frenziest way possible. And it's going at your direction. Because that's the direction to be fucking angry at.
Yes. Oh, I'm presently whipped into a state of contrition, one befitting of our class disparity. But I'm starting to perspire again, so it is best that we stop. Thank you for indulging me. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. No problem, bro. It's cool. We can all motherfucking open up a little bit with each other like bros. If there's stuff you want to get off your chest, dude, like I said, I'm fucking here for a motherfucker, kind of like a miracle. How it's always there. Never goes away, you know? No, but I comprehend the sentiment. I can't keep doing this. Also, point of clarity, because I realized Valley Girl Gamzee is not helping. Gamzee is a guy. Clown man. Well, Clown Boy, 13. But I think, unfortunately, the original... Nah. It's what juggalos sound like. But whether it was intentional or not, it comes across as like a shitty black scent that a white guy wrote. So I figured the best way to translate it is Valley Girl. You do not have to apologize. It's impossible to tell the way I'm doing this. I figured the easiest way. And you know what? It works. And it slays. So I am down. Okay. Where was I? I have a lot of thoughts, but they're difficult to communicate if you listen. I am confused by the social order.
Man, me too. I don't know what color is what. So don't bother with thinking on that, motherfucker.
See, that is what I mean. How is it possible for one of your distinction to be so ignorant and loathsome, whereas a member of the most abject, verminous bloodline of all can conduct herself with such grace and possess nothing but admirable mannerisms? I just find these striking juxtapositions perplexing, and I confess strangely intoxicating. I wonder if I have gone mad to form such a pact with her.
Wow, I got no fucking clue what you're talking about. Who is this she?
I shouldn't be talking about this. You are the enemy. Leaves.
Thank God. Thank God. No!
Frisco be in cahoots with Equius. Do we have to? Well, it won't be as creepy if he's not talking to Gamzee.
Equius!
What?
Hey, I'm about to meddle with so many losers right now.
How many?
So many. All the losers. All of them.
The only difference between a Juggalo girl and a Valley girl is a hatchet band necklace. They are sisters. Good. Use your cunning and venom to make them envy our nobility.
Oh man, was that sarcasm? That sounded like sarcasm.
No, humorous insincerity is for pedantic wigglers.
Psh, I know you never make jokes. I was the one being sarcastic, you stooge. I was being sarcastic about you being sarcastic. Duh.
That is because you're a little worse than me.
The fuck I am? Anyway, hey. Did you finish Aradia's present yet? I'm about to fuss with her, and I want to know if I can keep my promise, or if you're gonna make me a liar. Make a liar out of me. I can read.
It's finished. I will deliver it shortly.
Great. Thanks, buddy. I'll be waiting here for you.
I am happy to help, but I do not understand why you're intent on gratifying that worthless peasant.
Because I promised I would. And it's none of your damn business. Man, quit your prying. Always fidgeting and poking and prying.
Then let us proceed with the plan in a curt and professional manner.
Agreed. So just to review, we'll let Aradia perpetrate her cute little ploy on Sullux and usurp his power.
Yes.
Isn't it funny when these chumps try to get all tactical and underhanded? It's really adorable.
I guess it is pretty quaint.
Anyway, she makes her little power grab, and that's when we both step in and usurp her as co-leaders, right?
That is the plan.
Okay, good. Then the best team will be led by the 2 highest bloods. The way it should be. Or, well, at least. The highest bloods who aren't shitty clown worshippers or underwater freaks. Sound good?
Yes, we are in absolute agreement.
Yes.
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 Stop.
Great. What a great team we are. Hey, you wouldn't be planning anything sneaky, would you?
No, don't be absurd. Are you?
What? How could you suggest such a thing? Man, so insulting.
Okay.
Perfect. We have the perfect plan, and no one is plotting any sort of double crossings or backstabbery or anything like that.
There are no double crossings up my sleeve. Also, I don't have sleeves. I'm as transparent as can be, and my word is my bond.
I know. Don't worry, dude. I trust you completely.
You know, I can feel you trying to read my mind.
Bullshit. Probably just another one of your many daily rage aneurysms. Why don't you cool your jets and have a glass of gross muscle beast milk?
Get out of my head. It's making me angry. Try to remember who built your arm for you.
Oh, God. Don't you dare.
Yeah, they got something interesting. Best part of Homestuck, for me at least, has always been the character dynamics. Say what you want about Hussey. They write a mean, convincing character. And don't get me wrong, some of them can get a little bit gimmicky, but to be fair, there's like, what, 100-something characters in this thing? Most of the gimmicky ones are the before-in trolls.
Covering me up? I can't believe this.
Robo slap. Bonk!
Go check on Aradia's present. You delve deeper into your hive where you store many of your robotic projects. The lair doubles as the caged arena where you battle them. Under the tarp is the completed gift. You, of course, have no intention as promised. You naturally will double-cross your accomplice, just as you assume she has plans to double-cross you. You assume she is assuming the same of you. Business as usual for blue bloods. You will deliver it to Aradia yourself to gain her favor, and then double-cross her and take your rightful position as team leader. How ironic that someone of your blood purity work to win the favor of the lowest sort of peasant. Humiliating. Strangely titillating, even. But in the end, class order will be restored. Remove tarp.
Robob.
You reveal her sparkling new chassis. You have paid a great deal of attention to quality and detail in this model. She is perfect. You don't know what to make of the feelings she stirs. Okay, bro, gross. For one like you to entertain thoughts of attraction for such genetic filth would be utter depravity. Exquisite, delectable depravity.
Can we put him in the no-no box? Put this guy in timeout, bro. Leave her alone.
Why, Aradia, it appears the red glass of your eye has caught the pink and green glint of the moons in their periges. The sweet poetry almost makes a man forget how the grime that once filled your veins made his stomach turn. It is a good omen for illicit lovers. Could you imagine the scandal if anyone found out? No one must ever know. But worry not. Your heart will pump no more of that despicable red sludge. You have been given a new heart. You can be taught the ways of the class you were always meant for. No one is beyond redemption. Gross, 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 gross guy. Be grateful, dear Aradia. For the first time in your meaningless life, you have met a man with true compassion. Mods, kill this guy. Grr. And just what do you think you're looking at? Keep your cold mechanical judgment to yourself. As if your own... What the fuck? No, that is what it says. As if your own record is so spotless. Don't forget who made you. Oh, what's that? My, that is a smart mouth you have. That was the last straw. An example must be made of this insubordination. Example. Punch. Robo-splode. Oh, it went pew. And then pew. Pop. Bonk. Fizz, fizz, fizz. The tentative Doomsday Dice Cascader is unfortuitously activated. What is this? Oh. Oh, there it is. Problem sleuth reference. Ugh. The lousy thing breaks. You seriously cannot believe how unbelievably shitty this Doomsday device is. Snap. Uh-oh. Boom. Cave in, crush. This big old spider, huh? Arthur! Who gives a fuck about Spider Mom? Arthur, no! Moments earlier. Vriska, medal with Terezi. Looks like tonight we'll have to break our truce, or at least suspend it. Hope you don't mind.
How do you figure that?
Because tonight we'll play a game together. For the first time in, I don't know, forever.
The truce wasn't about not playing games together, dummy.
Oh. Come on, voice. I've been reading for so long that paradoxically I can't even make my voice sense. Where's my grit? Where's my growl? A lot of practice and experience. Oh my god. My connection just dropped to nothing. What the hell? Hold on. What's happening? Oh, my settings might go over there. Get out of there! Nobody look at that. You didn't see nothing. If I switch over my internet. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, Blizzard. BNet launcher, get out of here. We're back. Should be okay. Bored? Tired? Yes. Bored? No. Because I like this webcomic a lot. And voice acting is fun. It is my passion. Yes. Okay.
It was about not stabbing each other in the back anymore, and stopping the endless cycle of revenge. And above all, not using your powers to hurt people who don't deserve it.
Yeah, I can't do a good Terezi right now. Sorry, guys. I'm not doing her justice. That's okay. Man, you like to give me such a hard time about all that. I can't catch a break. Can't you see I'm trying to put all that behind me and make amends with everybody? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. You only just did that recently in canon. Now, in 2025. I haven't read updates since before the new year, so that's why I said 2025. Motherfucker. Anyway, besides the point.
It's hard to believe you with all the lying you've done. Your blueberry bubblegum words still smell pretty good, but your deceit stinks. I'll prove it to you. I'm giving Aradia a present. That'll make her feel all better, finally. Then I'll be in the clear.
Ooh, totally redeemed. You'll see. I mean,
smell. I don't know why you're bothering trying to help her. She won't care. Whatever it was you did to her, I think you broke her brain. It's so terrible.
Man, why can't you cut me some slack for once? It's not like I even did anything that bad to you. I lost 7 eyes, but you only lost 2. I'd say you came out ahead in the bargain.
I know. And actually, I never really got the chance to thank you.
Ugh, your sarcasm really stings when here I am just trying to be nice. Okay, I guess I deserve it.
I'm serious, though. But I don't expect you to get that.
Ugh, fine. Be that way. But you shouldn't sit there and pretend we're so different. Remember Team Scourge? How convenient all that must be to have forgotten. You were so nasty. Oh man, if you crossed Terezi Pyrope, you were fucked.
Yeah, if you were a bad guy, we were supposed to be like a vigilante duo dispensing justice. And you could take the bad guys home and feed them to your stupid spider. But instead you just feed her everybody. And lied and lied and lied.
Oh, yeah, those are the days. I mean, days full of mistakes and regret, of course. But it was still a lot of fun, watching you dismantle huge teams of flarpers with nothing but politics and head games, without even using any special powers. Oh, wow.
Meh.
Come on. What do I have to do here?
I don't know.
Well, if you want to know what I think, you should start changing your tune. Because even though you've got all these highfalutin morals and fancy reservations, you know as well as me that a killer is a killer is a killer. There ain't no change in your ways for good. And one day you're gonna flail all that shitty little cane. What? I added an all. You're gonna flail that shitty little cane of yours and not find nothing to bump into. And fall face first into the shit again. And you're going to do something terrible to somebody and wish you could take it back. But you can't. Foreshadowing is a literary device. And then you'll work hard to win back their trust. And you'll try and try and try. And you'll see how hard it is. You'll see.
I doubt it.
You'll see. I'm whispering that and it's echoing and ominous. Oh, I got you, Vriska. Give me a second.
You'll see. You'll see.
Oh, will you
Can it, Circuit?
Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Gallows Calibrator. Ah! Arachnid's grip began trolling Gallows Calibrator. Oh, what was that?
What was what?
There was a loud noise outside my hive. Sounded like an explosion.
Wow, really?
And then another one? And now something that sounds like an avalanche?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it was probably 2 explosions and then an avalanche.
That dumbass is probably punching robots again. I'm gonna go outside and look.
Okay, try not to get burned or crushed to death or anything that would be awful.
You got it. And much earlier than that. Well, it's Vriska being Vriska, but also foreshadowing is a literary device. Flashback.
How is he?
Okay. He can't walk, though. Probably never will.
Maybe he could be fixed with roboprosthetics? If you didn't mind getting help from...
No, neither he or I should have ever had anything to do with those hateful snobs. Ugh, it was a big mistake. And no offense.
That's okay. I'm a little too teal for their tastes anyway.
I don't see why they'd lift a finger to help him. They hate us both so much. Ugh, I'm so mad.
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything in retaliation. It'll end badly. You should just let me handle it.
I'm not scared of her. She can't control me. She's tried. It doesn't work.
I know. But trust me, if you piss her off, she'll find a way to get you. This is really tricky, so just let me deal with it.
But it was my fault. I was distracted when I could have helped him.
I was too. We were both distracted by the same thing.
Yeah. Who was he, anyway? Oh, distracted by the same thing. So the same, like, there was a guy that they were distracted by is what they're talking about. Who was the guy they were distracted by?
Pretty sure it was Vriska's friend.
What was he doing there, watching us?
Who knows? He's not really her friend, though. But you should see how he talks about her behind her back. She has no idea how bad he's playing her. But then I don't think he knows how bad she's playing him either. See, it's complicated.
Look, to a certain extent, she did outsmart him once, but you guys are 13, maybe like 12, 11 right now, because this is an old flashback. So like, not a lot she can do in comparison to ancient, all-knowing, all-seeing, omnipresent, omniscient demigod type thing, you know?
It's complicated. You really need to stay out of it and let me deal with this.
Uh-oh, almost out of water. I guess so. I just feel powerless sitting here doing nothing, though. It's like she wins even if you get her back.
Don't think of it that way. I know how to stop her. Trust me.
I guess our gaming days are over then. Us four, at least.
Yep, I'm pretty much done with her.
It's probably best you listen to the advice of your friend. And yet, the voices are as lucid as ever. They urge you to make her pay. Aradia, make her pay. It's a shame it had to come to this. You don't like summoning the spirits of the dead to settle scores. But if she had to face her victims again, maybe she'd finally learn to feel remorse. Make her pay. Every time I keep hearing like enter and make her pay and expecting a cool sound page, but no, they use the same words later for cool sound pages. Ghosties. Friska. Answer the white text guy. Well, what? I'm surrounded by ghosts and kind of freaking out about it. I know. I'm asking what you intend to do about it. I don't know. I guess I'll just curl up into a little ball and cry and hope they go away. Is that what you want to hear, you sick fuck? Aren't you going to kill her? Who? Your friend. The one who summoned the spirits. Will that make them go away? Does it matter? She brought them here to torment you. This obviously warrants revenge. You know you're going to do it anyway. You won't be able to help yourself. Yawning. Sorry. I don't have to do shit. Maybe I don't mind ghosts. Maybe they'll be great company once I get used to them. No. They are terrifying you. There's only one thing to do. Okay, so why don't you kill her? Be my guest. Wow, thanks for offering. What a pal. That's not how I work. Oh, really? Well, you seem pretty excited about killing Tavros, too. You even helped. So I guess this is how you work after all. Not really. All I did was stand somewhere for a few minutes. I just gave you an opportunity to do something you wanted to do anyway. You hated him, remember? I know I did. I still do, I guess. I don't know. But I was never gonna kill these people. They were like off limits, I guess. These games were just supposed to be fun and serve no other purpose, girl. You're getting grip. Sorry. They were serving a very important purpose. Yeah, okay. You getting off on talking a girl into killing her buddies sure is important. Loser. Again, I didn't talk you into anything, nor am I doing so now. You were and are going to do this regardless. I only ever place myself into positions of tangential involvement with events that will bring about my employer's entry into this universe. I oversee the events as they take place, and ever so slightly nudge them into motion when necessary. I'm beginning to think you really believe that. So delusional. You're just pathetic. A pathetic, lonely gamer who buys into his own character profile BS. The omniscient have no need for beliefs, and no room for delusion. You're the dumbest omniscient person I've ever met. Sure, you know a lot, but I know for a fact there's stuff you don't know. That's true. But the gaps in my knowledge exist by design. They are pillars of shadow on which my comprehensive vision is built. Necessary pockets of void meant to effectuate outcomes I've foreseen, and which will require my influence. Each dark pocket in time will be filled. But I wonder why I waste this nuance on you. Because you need to add more blatant lies to patch up all the holes in your sad little cover story. I don't lie. Deception is only necessary for those like you to achieve their objectives. I play with my cards face up. Isn't it funny how during our various matches I can tell you what my moves will be in advance and still win?
Yeah, but I'm getting closer to beating you. You'll see.
Oh, look at that. The short amount of time I have reserved for arguing with a child has expired. I will go. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are a person with free will, and you won't kill your friend. What do I know? Enjoy your haunting.
Vriska. Make her pay. Of course he's right. Not much point in living with all these moaning spooks just to spite some guy you don't give a shit about. But how to go about it? You can't control her. It can be difficult to manipulate the mind of the psychically gifted. Let's see. Who else is there? Terezi? Forget about it. What about that guy? Nah. Her? Nope. Not him either. How about this guy? Unfortunately, you can only control him about half the time. And again, that should be all the time you need. Hi, Weaver! Oh my gosh, thank you. I tried something about Vriska. Vriska really do just bring out my acting chops, funnily enough.
Oh, here we go.
Radia!
What?
Nice trick, with the ghosts and all. Man, you got me pretty good. I'd rather not talk to you. Fair enough. I just wanted to say I'm sorry, that's all. I'm not the one you should apologize to. Yeah, I know. I'll make it up to him someday, don't worry. Anyway, hey, guess what? I've got a message for you from your boyfriend. He's outside your hive right now. I'm not falling for it. Oh, just take a look. I don't see anything out there. Well, okay. I'm just the messenger. If you want to risk missing him, then suit yourself. Later.
Boop.
It must be a trick. He surely would have told you if he was making the trip all the way here from his hive stem.
Uh-oh. Hey, Solux. Why are you ominously floating in the distance like that, buddy? What's going on? Oh.
Solux?
Uh-oh. I don't let... Hey, Solux, why'd you eat the mind, honey? You're not supposed to, under any circumstances, eat the mind, honey. Uh-oh.
They're bugs of a sort. They do function similar to bees and ants in that they have one queen that does all the birthing. And then everyone else just kind of is like... One caste takes care of the mother grub, etc., etc.
Arrivederci, Megiddo.
Be the white text guy.
You tried to be the white text guy, but failed to be the white text guy. No one can be the white text guy except for the white text guy. The white text guy is known as Doc Scratch.
This is a really exciting part of the comic. I like it a lot. So I'm like, I just want to keep reading. I never want to stop reading. I just want to keep going.
He is an officer of indestructible demon known as Lord English. His job is to pave the way for the arrival of his master, who will be summoned upon the termination of the universe. He has worked at this task for many centuries, and will continue to do so until the great undoing. Scratch is Alternia's first guardian. Every planet destined for intelligent life has such an entity meant to protect it, and facilitate the planet's ultimate purpose. A first guardian is typically almost as old as the planet itself, and each has a unique, circuitous origin through the knots of paradox space that can be born into a great diversity of forms. Even though they all share a common, especially potent genetic sequence, the code grants them near omnipotence, and when merged with the host of great intelligence, near omniscience as well. What will he do? Well, that's up to him. All we can do is stand here and watch.
All right, hold on. Before I keep reading, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to refill my water, because if I want to keep reading, I need more water. Okay. Let me... I do have BRB screen. Okay.
Be back in a bit, hee hee.
All right. Back to the good stuff. Water achieved.
Happy Valentine's Day, yeah!
Okay. Doc Scratch.
What's he up to now? Hard to say since we're not telling him what to do. Guardians can never be told what to do. Neither the omnipotent kind nor the ordinary kind who raise kids in houses. That's a universal law of reality.
On that topic, for those that remember earlier, Jade's weird radioactive dog is the same kind of creature that this guy is. First Guardian.
But since it was a dog, not quite omniscient. Not as freaky deaky as this guy. Universal law of reality. Looks like he's pondering over his next move in a game he's playing with some wicked troll girl down on the planet. Usually these matches are no contest, but she's been getting closer to beating him lately, and he's no idea how this is possible. Uncertainty, though rare, is quite a troubling sensation for the omniscient. Terepi! What's this? It appears someone is contacting him. More bothersome uncertainty. How is it that this youngster is able to relay an unsolicited message? He doesn't even have an account name.
Hey, white text guy, I have a tip for you.
How were you able to contact me? Never mind, I figured it out instantly.
Really?
Yes, through my limitless intellect. Occasionally I discover there are things I have not always known. It gives me the opportunity to make deductions, which are practically always flawless. It's gratifying.
Okay. Neat, I guess.
I'm just too dog to understand its omniscience. I mean, yeah. Potato. You asked your clever friend with the colorful spectacles to trace the source of my messages. He then established a relay for your messages to reach this source through some sort of computational proxy. I gather he has recovered from his implementation as a weapon in the sabotage of your mutual friend, whom you both believe to be dead.
Oh my god, white text eye, shut up! I'm trying to give you a message here.
I have a name. It is not White Text Guy.
Oh, then what is it?
I'm not going to tell you my name, but if you wish, you may refer to me as Mr. Vanilla Milkshake.
Dude, you're so weird. Why would I do that?
She's not blind yet, that's why.
How freaky can a dog be? Weren't you rereading Homestuck? Do you not remember Becquerel? The teleporting dog? Who eats a radiated steak? And won't let Jade leave the island? Despite the full capability to teleport her elsewhere? Anyway.
It is perfectly in keeping with a habit which you'll develop in the future.
I doubt it.
Oh, whoops. Oh my god. Why?
Sounds kind of silly and frivolous. Ugh, why do you keep derailing me? You're right, Solix is working with me, and we have important business for you to consider. Wait, you said we believe our friend is dead? What, is she not?
Yes, I said you believe she is dead, and soon you'll believe she is not. Both statements are true, and yet each exhibits a trace of falsehood.
Wow, why did I even bother asking? No wonder she snapped. She's got to deal with your stupid riddles all the time. Anyway, can you just help me get revenge so we can call it a night?
Why would I involve myself in your paltry feud beyond the extent I already have? I believe the need to exert such influence has come to an end.
Because you'll want to, when you hear what I have to say.
I doubt it.
Haven't you wondered how she can come close to beating you in games lately? Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't deduced it yet, with your shiny white super brain.
It is disturbing, but sometimes that is the nature of these hollows in my perception. It feels a bit like dark water, sloshing about the cavity in my head. What do you know of this?
She's cheating. She always cheats if she can find a way. Lately, she used the same advantage she uses against me when we play games. But she told me about it. She tells me lots of stuff like that, probably to rub it in my face. But she'd never risk telling you.
What advantage is this?
Hold on. I have to talk to your partner in crime for a second.
I thought you were hers.
Bleh.
Orchestrate demise of the wicked.
You know what? I know I just took a water break, but also my throat is kind of killing me. So maybe we'll just finish the cycle of revenge real quick. Well, we'll do Vriska as part of the cycle of revenge, because I think it'll take a little longer to get to Terepi's.
She went too far this time, and she knows it. She's got to pay. Justice is long overdue. The only sad part is how easy it's going to be. It'll take no skilled manipulator to orchestrate her downfall. She's just a waste of your talents. Contact partner in crime.
Hey, Vriska. Anything to say?
No. About what?
About killing her after you said you wouldn't?
Oh, that. I thought we were done talking about it. We concluded I messed up and I'm completely horrible in every way. I can only feel so awful, you know. Here, I'm banging my head against the desk now. Bang, bang, bang. Are you happy?
Not really.
What do you want from me?
I'm not sure. I guess I'm looking for some reason to change my mind. I don't know what you could say that'll do it. I sort of hope there is something, though.
You should lighten up a bit. Maybe even congratulate me. Wow, great job, Vriska. Single-handedly taking out team charge like that. No more competition from those low-class clowns.
No, that wasn't it.
Okay, well, change your mind about what? What are you going to do, Pyrope?
I was probably just going to kill you.
You mean from your tree? With all your amazing powers? Tell me, what sort of powers do tree girls have? Swinging from vines and stuff?
My tree doesn't even have vines. Sometimes I let other people swing from ropes, though.
Yeah, anyway, you'll be dead in a couple minutes. Yeah, right. Only 3 bangs, Vriska? Why not 8? Honestly! She's breaking character. She's nervous. That's why. Fuck, where was I? Okay. Complete and total muscle beast shit.
If you don't believe me, why don't you consult with your little advantage? It seems to have all the answers.
I don't need to do that to know that you're bluffing.
Yeah, but you know you're gonna anyway. Addiction's a powerful thing. See ya.
Vriska, consult little advantage. She can't be serious. What could possibly lead to your demise in a matter of minutes? What could it possibly be? You consult with your magic cue ball, an extremely rare treasure you recently plundered from an ancient crypt.
God.
Whew. Sorry. And one of many rumored to be hidden across the globe. Each at one time belonged to the strange and powerful man fabled to live on the Green Moon, but have since managed to escape his vision. It is said to make predictions with alarming precision and specificity. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on its surface that allows you to view the prediction. So who could say for sure whether its predictions were accurate? It would require someone with X-ray vision. Or, just maybe, someone with vision 8-fold. You channel your powerful eyesight through your customized lenses and whisper to the faithful little oracle, should you be worried about Terezi's threat. Fade. Yes. These are the shadows in his knowledge. The only bits that are missing. Revenge is what's happening, Amber. Revenge! Vriska did a bad, and now Terepi is gonna fucking get her. He's gonna fucking get her. Terezi, inform Mr. Vanilla Milkshake about his missing orb. She has what? Ooh. Okay, little ball. Fine. If you're so smart, then answer this. How is it going to happen? How? I will explode in your face. In the aftermath of more recent misfortune. Oh, and then we're back. One retrieves his dead custodian from the rubble below. Another finds hers struggling to survive. You guess you've got to put her down. The question is, do you have the luck to get it done? Would a sufficient roll even qualify as good luck in this case? You don't know. roll. Maybe the dead girl is onto something. Maybe the only way to beat your bad luck is not caring about the outcome. 7 of the fluoride octet land, narrowing the field down from the full 8 to the 8th. Oh, 8 to the 8th period, sorry. 1 tumbles through the air. It will decide among the 8 remaining techniques. Guillotine de la Marquise. Gory. Au revoir, Spider-Mom. Slorsh. Collapse. Gasp. Your mercy killing triggers another avalanche. More rotten luck. Yoink. Vriska. What's her deal? Okay, we'll end it here. Good riddance, Spider-Mom. Get lost. All right. We now actually have 3 out of 4. I think I will explain it in slightly more detail. Because they don't really show the gory details of how Aradia died. They just kind of imply it. But the cycle of violence, as of right now, if we want to start at the way beginning, Spider-Mom makes Vriska kill. Vriska kills into Spider-Mom, etc., etc. Which then causes a whole bunch of animosity. They play a role-playing game. Vriska, Tavros, Aradia, and Terezi play LARPing. They are flarping. Basically D&D, but IRL. ARG. Vriska, who hates Tavros, throws Tavros off a cliff, paralyzing him permanently. He now cannot walk. Poor guy. He already had confidence issues. This isn't going well. Aradia, pissed about this, then sends the ghosts of the dead to scare the fucking shit out of Vriska. Vriska's like, oh my god, how dare you scare me? I'm not allowed to be scared. I'm the big scary. This can't be happening. So she, using her mind control powers, mind controls Salux, who at this point in time is Aradia's boyfriend, to go to Aradia's house and use his powerful mind lasers to fucking kill her. So at this point, Vriska's crimes are paralyzing a friend and mind controlling a friend into killing his girlfriend, which is crazy, by the way. Wild. Terezi, hearing about this, is like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is ridiculous. Time for me to make her pay. Something needs to happen. She needs a consequence, any consequence. Though honestly, it seemed like the ghosts of the damned. Yes, she did actually die. She was a ghost. And here she is, a froggy ghost, put into the game abstraction sprite. So Terezi, hearing about the 2 awful, awful fucking crazy occurrences, is like, I know how to get her fucking goat. She has been using this basically mythic artifact that is used to answer any question honestly and truthfully, and it'll tell you any information you ask of it. That is the one blind spot of the omniscient god that lives on one of their moons. She has been using it to get ahead of that god. Terezi knows about this, so she finds a way to contact that god and tell him about what Vriska's been doing. Cheating, like she always does. So basically, Terezi pulls the most metal fucking response ever and brings down literal wrath of God on her. I mean, first guardian, but like that may as well be like a guardian deity of a planet, basically. Thusly, blowing off one of her eyes and one of her arms. Unfortunately, didn't kill her. God, things would be so much more simple at that point. And the cycle of revenge does continue further from this, but we're not getting there now. I'll do another summary once we get to the final bit. Because obviously, you know, Vriska's not gonna let this stand. It's fucking Vriska, so she's gonna have to bite back. What's that? I just did my whole summary, which I hope wasn't too confusing. It's kind of difficult to boil down Homestuck into a concise little summary without it getting
inevitably convoluted. That's the most important information we got out of today. There was like a little bit of arguing with Carcat, like who cares? Some stupid conversations with Equius, who cares? But this is the important part. Can I explain it again but 2 times slower? Sure. Tavros, Aradia, Terezi, Vriska, Larp. Vriska, dump Tavros off cliff. He legs no work no more. Aradia gets mad. Sends ghosts to Vriska. Vriska gets mad. Sends boyfriend to Aradia to kill her. Terezi gets mad. Six a deity on Vriska to explode eyeball and arm. There we go. Now we're caught up so far. 3 out of 4. 1 left to go. Yeah, many, many reasons to hate Vriska. Now again, is there a certain level of understanding we can bring to the table in regards to, firstly, the grooming of Troll Society, secondly, the grooming of Doc Scratch, and thirdly, the grooming of Spider Mom, who was constantly basically shrieking in her ear to kill young trolls and feed her with them? Sure. But that's an explanation, not an excuse. You know? Especially because she continues being a blah blah huge bitch moving forward. Like I said, Vriska did everything wrong. That's like a little bit of why I'm scared to play TF2, but like also I just kind of don't want to play it. Why would I play TF2 when I can play Overwatch? But since I don't know how the game plays, and I'm sure a lot of the people playing that game have been playing for a very long time. This is a bit of a barrier to entry. I'm scared they're gonna yell at me for being dog water. Recently remade the new player experience? That's interesting. Oh, what, for Warframe or TF2? Coming from a Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, only to a certain extent do they represent the actual zodiacs, because how much does Gamzee represent the average Capricorn? Speaking as a Capricorn. The illusion of teamwork. Well, I want teamwork. Diddly Genshin. Oh no! Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius is coming soon. Mr. Varka, come home. In like a week and a half. Tragic. I can't wait till we get to when this song appears in the comic. Act 6. Now you'd think that that would be close. No. No, it is not. We've got about 2,000 pages before we get anywhere near Act 6. Yeah, Scoffier's coming back soon. Yeah, of course! I like brushing off the old knowledge. Because why the hell else do I know all this shit? Warframe 1? Definitely never. That is not my kind of game. Not my vibe. Scary. Too scary. I'm easily frightened. You get nothing. Ba-bow. Anyway, I'm getting tired. So I think it's time for me to go to bed. Happy Valentine's Day again, everyone, before I leave. It was lovely hanging out. Thanks for listening to me quite literally yap into a microphone for 2 hours straight. Always fun when you put up with me reading Homestuck out loud. Not really. Didn't really play League. I tried. It's overwhelming, and I'm not good. I'm good FPS. I'm used to. Overhead, top down? No. Valorant? Hate it with a passion. You could not pay me to play Valorant actively. Sponsor stream wouldn't even get me to do it. Yeah! At the very least, I strive to be good background noise while you're working on stuff, if anything. But yeah. I'll catch you guys later. Go play Overwatch. Join Team Overwatch in the current event in Overwatch so that we can win. And just as an update, I'm back in Plat 2. Now I just have to get back to Diamond 5, which was my peak before. So, good luck. Wish me luck. Good luck to everybody else playing comp of whatever. Yeah, it's always nice when I get to see you, Kira. One of the OGs. But yeah. Catch you guys next week. Hopefully I can do an art stream if I can manage to think of something. Or maybe maybe what I'm cooking. I could do an emote stream maybe. I don't know. Or I'll play Overwatch again. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna wing it. Whatever I feel like doing the most, I'll do. Because if I don't feel like doing a thing, I just kind of end up not streaming. So, whatever is the most appealing at the time so that I actually show up. Thumbs up, baby. But for now, it's time for bed. Time to go lay down and watch anime until I fall asleep. Good night, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your Valentine's Day. Get yourself some chocolate when it's on sale in the next couple days. Hot cocoa. Have a nice relaxing couch time with some blankets and pillows. Thumbs up. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, everybody! Mwah, mwah, mwah. There's your Valentine's Day kisses.